Hello friends, today I am going to record next video of TYK series on valuation chapter, time of supply chapter. So first question, explain the significance of time of supply under GST law. तो देखिए section 9 says that कि GST chargeable, GST is leviable on supply of goods and services. Okay, but GST is payable when we determine the time of supply. So time of supply indicate point in times when liability to pay tax arise. So it is the significance of time of supply. Okay. Next, GST is payable on advance received for supply of goods and services taxable under forward charge. Do you agree with the statements? No. In both the cases, in case of goods and as well as services, I don't agree with the statement, but I agree with in case of services, because in case of services, if we supply the services, then advance receive, whether invoice is issued within 30 days or not. But if we receive advance, then time of supply is the date of advance. But in case of a goods, if we receive advance, then time of supply can't determine the date of advance, because notification number 66/2017 says that we ignore the advance date of advance. Okay, so time of supply in case of a goods only date of issue invoice, but in case of a services, if we issue the invoice within 30 days from the provisional service, then time of supply date of issue invoice or date of payment, whichever is earlier. But if we don't issue invoice within 30 days, then date of provisional service or date of payment, whichever is earlier. Okay, so in both the cases, invoice issued within 30 days or not issued within 30 days, but is payment received in advance. किसके एडवांस में? पेमेंट रिसीव इन एडवांस देन इनवॉइस और या प्रोविजन सर्विस, देन टाइम ऑफ सप्लाई डेट ऑफ रिसिप्ट ऑफ एडवांस. ओके, बट इन केस ऑफ गुड्स डेट ऑफ रिसिप्ट ऑफ एडवांस नॉट कंसिडर ड्यू टू नोटिफिकेशन नंबर 66/2017. सो इन केस ऑफ गुड्स टाइम ऑफ सप्लाई इज डेट ऑफ इश्यू इनवॉइस. ओके, सो दिस रीजंस वी आर नॉट एग्री बोथ द मतलब कि दिस स्टेटमेंट्स. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, question number 3, determine the time of supply in the following cases assuming that ki GST is payable under reverse charge. Okay, GST is payable reverse charge किसके केस में? In case of goods, because date of receipt of goods. Okay, so time of supply in case of goods, time of supply in case of goods क्या होती है? Time of supply in case of goods date of receipt of goods or date of payment or 31st day from the date of issue of invoice. Okay, so first case, July 1st date of receipt of goods and date of payment August 10 and date of issue of invoice June 29. So 31st day from June 29 is July 30, because 31st day June 29 plus 130 or July 30. Okay, so July 30 is the 31st day. So which events is earlier? July 1st. Okay, so time of supply is July 1st. Next, date of receipt of goods July 1st, date of payment June 25 and date of issue invoice June 29. So June 30, June 25, July 1st. So June 25 is the earlier event. So time of supply is June 25. याद रखना हमको, इसको हम दिस आंसर वी वेरीफाई फ्रॉम द आंसर शीट. ओके, डेट ऑफ रिसिप्ट ऑफ गुड्स July 1st, डेट ऑफ रिसिप्ट पेमेंट पार्ट पेमेंट मेड ऑन June 30 एंड बैलेंस अमाउंट पेड July 20 एंड डेट ऑफ रिसिप्ट ऑफ इनवॉइस बाय द सप्लायर गुड June 29. तो June 29 में 31st डे July 30 and part payment made on June 30. So June 30, the earliest events in the from then two events, date of receipt of goods and date of in 31st day from the date of invoice, because June 30 is early events. So for the part payments June 30 is the time of supply, but for the balance part July 20, the payment received in July 20. So in this case July 1st is the earliest events. So time of supply in this case for the part payment June 30 and for the rest part payment is July 1st. So please verify these three answers. July 1st, June 25, June 30 for the part payments and July 1st for the balance payment. Okay, so I think you can solve the balance 3 questions. Okay, next question, determine the time of supply in the following cases assuming that GST is payable under reverse charge. किसके केस में? सर्विस केस में, सप्लाई सर्विसेज. सो डेट ऑफ पेमेंट बाय द रेसिपिएंट फॉर द सप्लाई सर्विस और डेट ऑफ इश्यू ऑफ इनवॉइस बाय द सप्लायर सर्विस. ओके, सो इन केस ऑफ सर्विस टाइम ऑफ सप्लाई इज डेट ऑफ, क्योंकि डेट ऑफ रिसिप्ट ऑफ गुड्स तो होता नहीं सर्विस केस में, ऐसा तो नहीं डेट ऑफ रिसिप्ट ऑफ सर्विस. सो इन केस ऑफ सर्विसेज टाइम ऑफ सप्लाई इज द डेट ऑफ पेमेंट and 61st day from the date of issue invoice. Okay, so date of payment August 10 and date of invoice by the supplier service June 29. So first day. So June 29, so June 30, July 30, and July 31, and August 29, I think. So August 29, fourth number question, 61st day, August 29, August 29, okay. So August 29 and August 10, whichever is earlier, August 10. So time of supply is August 10. Time of supply is August 10. Okay. Next, August 10 and June 1, same question है. June 1st. And third question, part payment made on June 30 and balance part payment made on September 1st and June 29. So August 29 is the 61st day, and for the part payment time of supply is June 30, because June 30 is the earliest events then 61st day from the date of invoice, ठीक है. And for the balance payment September 1, but earliest event is August 29. So August 29 for the balance payment. So in this case, time of supply for the part payment June 30, and for the rest payment August 29. So June 30 and August 29. Okay. Question number 5. Payment is entered in the books of accounts on June 30 and debited receipt bank account June 29, or June 29 is the date of invoice. So 61st day from the date of invoice August 29. But in case of a payment, अब here we have not given directly मतलब payment date, we have given payment is entered in the books of account June 30 and debited in the receipt of books of account June 26. So payment date of payment will be considered कि payment earlier of the two, first is payment entered in the books of accounts, or second is debited in the recipient book of accounts, ठीक है. So earlier between them June 26 is the earlier, so time of supply is June 26. Okay. June 29, June 26, fifth number question. Sorry, question है June 26. Okay. Question number 5. Kavira Industry Limited engaged in the service of transporter for road transport of consignment on 17th June and made advance payment for the transport on the same date, that is 17th June. However, the consignment could not be sent immediately on account of the strike in the factory, and instead was sent on 20 July. Invoice was received from the transporter on 22 July. So what is the time of supply of the transporter service? अब देखिए कि in case of a transport service, you know कि RCM provision applicable. Okay, so this case for time of supply in case of a reverse charge. Okay, a time of supply service in case of reverse charge. Okay, so date of payment, or 61st day from the date of invoice. So in this case, date of payment is advance payment for transporter on the same date, 17 June, and invoice is issued (22 July). Okay, तो 17 June earlier, because 61 day add करोगे आप 22 July में. So 17 June is the time of supply. So please verify. 17 June is the time of supply. Okay. Question number 6. Raju Private Limited received the order and advance payment on 5th January for carrying out the architectural design job